Cousins, don't quit because the progress is slow. Sometimes we are in a life whereby you do things when they don't work out the way you truly want them. And you wonder, maybe God has forgotten about you. Cousins, God has not forgotten about you. Just know that is how the process is. Hey cousins, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm thrilled. I'm so excited to be onto my channel. Cousins, it is too much old. I hope even there you are, it is too much old, like here. It is too much old. So cousins, sometimes we do things in our lives. Maybe it is a job, maybe it is something you truly wanted, but the results don't turn out the way you truly wanted them. And no matter how many times you try to persist on this thing, the results are not coming out as you would like them to be. It keeps failing each and every day. I'm here to remind you, cousins, sometimes failing doesn't mean it is the end of your journey. Failing is part of life. Failing is leading you to another destination which is better. Failing is making you rewind your mistakes that you have done into your life. Failing helps you so much so that you can get the best results. So when it comes to failing, that comes your way, cousins. Don't be demolished. Don't lose all your self-worth. Don't lose all your belief in you and think that maybe for you can't achieve it, you can't make it. Cousins, failing is part of life. Difficulties are also part of life. Failing are the things that is going to determine your journey. So when it comes your way, don't be scared. Face it head on, because in this life, those lessons which we face each and every day, they team us, they prepare us, they make us stronger. Remember that moment when you faced a challenge and that challenge was so big in your life and everybody thought that you can't make it out. Remember those moments. Remember those tough times that life was not going on the way you wanted it. So in this life also which we live in, cousins, it is like that. For me, a housemaid, I never dreamed I could be a housemaid, but I've been one and I've managed to survive all these years in this journey. So just look up to me, cousin. If life is not going on the way you wanted, at least try doing another thing. Try doing another option, because failing is not an option. Try more options. Yes, if you've tried this and it has failed, maybe God said that this is not the way for you to go. Try another thing, maybe it will work out. But for you to wake up one day and decide that you want to give up, cousins, giving up is not an option. No, when you say that you want to give up, I just feel like even I want to cry, cousins. If you're new to my channel, cousins, please, you're welcome to cousin family. Please subscribe, like, comment, so we can be cousins for good. Cousins, failing is not an option. Yes, we keep failing. You see all the people who are successful in this life, those people who are successful in this journey, they also failed. They also reached a moment and said, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. They also reached that frustration moment and said, this is so much for them. They also reached a moment whereby nobody was seeing them. They also faced a moment whereby nobody could help them out. All those people you see out there who have made it in life, they were also in the same stage like you. Then why would you want to give up, cousin? Why would you? You know, people go through a lot. You're not the first person to go through this. I just want you to hold yourself. Remember that moment when you're at your worst. That moment when you felt that nobody could rescue you. That moment when you felt that there is no option for you to work it out. But definitely you got a solution. Cousin, please, I beg, don't give up. Because when you give up, you're giving your enemies an option to laugh at you. When you give up, you're giving Satan a chance to mock you. When you give up, you're giving all your enemies a seat to sit down and talk about you. Cousins, you're not meant to give up. However, how much life is hitting you so hard, however, how much life is draining you, however much you sit down in your room when you don't have any other option, cousin, I'm here to remind you that you can get it. You can have that option. In those moments when you feel like you have lost it all, I'm here to remind you, cousin, there is always an option. Just sit down in your dark place, think about it, you will get the solution. Cousins, When you truly give up, it means all your efforts that you have put in your journey from the starting of your journey up to now, you're losing it. You're losing it because you feel like now things can't be the way you want it. It can. It can. Still, God has not forgotten you. God did not make anyone on this earth to suffer. Nobody, cousin. The hot is too much here in Gulf. You see why I'm like this? It is because of too much hot. So cousins, God did not make anybody on this earth to suffer. God said that we are all his children. Do you think that he made you and forgotten about you? Why would he? Have you ever done something so worse that God could just sit there and forget about you? That can't be. So cousin, I'm here to remind you, when you fall, it's okay. When you feel sometimes frustrated, it is still okay. When you feel like you want to cry, just sit down and scream so loud. Scream as you can so that all that inside part in you comes out. When you feel like you wanna jump, just jump. When you feel like you want to do something, so that your heart feels soft, healed, less of so much, just do it. But giving up, that is not the reason to go. Because let me tell you something, cousins. If you have never been in our journey as housemaids, for us, when we are supposed to come in any other country to go and work, it is a process, cousins. It is a process that does not take one day. It is a process that takes time. In that, you have to first go and apply. You wait for your boss to pick you. And if your boss picks you up, like when your boss picks you and say, this is the person I want, this is the housemaid I want. When you're back in your country, I'm meaning when you're back in your country, and then your boss says, this is the housemaid I want. Cousins, it's not that in the next week you board a flight. No, for us who are in Saudi Arabia, no, it's not like that. Our process, the boss picks you and starts working upon that process. Cousin, the process can take months. The process can take like 1 month. The process can take like 3 weeks. The process can take like 5 months. The process can take long. It's up to your boss. It's up to how God has favored you so that the visa comes out so quick. So it is a process. I'm telling you this, cousins, because I want you to remember that even as housemaids. So to be a housemaid, to come in these countries and we work, it is not something we just wake up one day and you say, I want to be a housemaid in Gulf, and tomorrow you get an airplane. No, cousins, it's not easy like that. It is something that takes time. It is something that takes process. Yeah. So we wait for our visas to come out, and then our visas, when they come out, we go, we sign another contract, then we come. So, and when you come, some of us even don't go direct to our bosses. We first go to offices and sit there. So this is something I want to remind you, cousins. Sometimes things take process, but at the end of the day, definitely you reach your boss's house. So it is like also in your everyday lives, cousins. Look up to us. So for us in this job of being housemaids, we are so patient with life, because if you're not patient, you can't manage this job. You can't manage being in this job even for like, I don't know, in this job you can't manage. So I want you to be like us. Yeah, I want to be like us. Just know, no matter how many times you try something, definitely it will come out. So everything we do, it is a process. It is a process that will take time, and to get the best results, you need something that will get time. When something to last in your life, it has to be taking so much time. If something is too quick to come, just know you're going to lose it along the way. So cousins, try as much as you can to take time and wait. Good things are coming for your way. When you wait, better things are coming for your way. But those things which come so quick, sometimes you lose them even on the way. Yeah? Let's try to wait. God has not forgotten about you. God is there seeing you. God made you with a purpose. God makes us. He knows what we have to go through. He knows every step, every inch we have to go through so that we can thrive, so that we can be better version of ourselves. So these things we meet along the way, they're just side lifts which you can come over, which you can endure for a time being, which you can hold on for a time being. Don't give up. Let's keep pushing. pushing, and you reach a time and say, oh, I passed through this, but I made it out. Let's keep pushing. Giving up is not an option. And if you're new cousins, just now I'm sending you a hug. Welcome to cousin family. Yes, just remember, giving up is not an option. We all have to win, and we can all still win. We can make it out. It is just a matter of time that we can all win. Just push it. I know you feel like you're tired, you want to give up, but this is not the right time, cousin. At least try one more time. At least try again. At least push it harder. At least try that opportunity that you have always wanted. At least push it. The results are going to be massive. The results are going to be massive, cousins. Remember, giving up is not an option, yeah? Thank you for watching. Let's meet into my next video. Thank you for being onto my channel. With this macaroni, cousins, I didn't get the time to shoot the video because my madam was in kitchen. So with this meal, you get the macaroni, you first cook it aside. Cousins, yeah? But when they are done, when they are not so soft, when they are done, when you see they are cooked, when you have put the salt inside while cooking it, then you remove all the water, you put it into a tiffin like that one. Then you get your ingredients which you want to mix it with. You first mix the ingredients aside, then after mixing them, you put them in, you mix them with the macaroni inside. So sometimes you can say you want to mix it with meat, that grinded meat. So for the grinded meat, you first cook it aside also separately. After that, you mix it well with the macaroni, the finished cooked macaroni. Then you can also put your other ingredients. I didn't make time to shoot it because my madam was in kitchen and it wasn't okay. She wasn't okay with it. So these were the results, cousins. The food was so good, was so tasty. You can see how it looks like. And cousins, remember, thank you for being on to my channel. Please subscribe, like, comment.